Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Rain World. So last time on Rain World, we were going toward two things, and we accomplished neither of them. Although, we made, I guess, progress. We learned more about each of them. One of them is to find the bit that's in this area, the Shaded Citadel. And we found out a lot of places that it's not. So, that's something, I guess. But our goal is to keep basically going places we haven't been in the Shaded Citadel, so that we can, find a bit here that we haven't found yet. And the other goal was to progress in my food quest by eating a spider, and we ate a spider, and it turned out to not be progress in the food quest. So that kind of didn't do what we wanted either. We can either go right here, or we can go down and then right. Both of them lead to new things. I'm going to go down and then right because, well, it's new things more immediately, I guess. It's not a whole lot of reason. So, the food quest... Wait a minute. Oh, I thought I threw a stick at it. Okay, I totally thought I was not dying there. Try again. I had a stick in my hand. I really thought I threw it at that monster kelp. Oh well. At least we didn't get very far, so it's easy to get back to where we were. So we've got a stick. We will throw it at a monster kelp if we can do what we did last time, but actually throw the stick. Let's try that. Alright, I was trying to say something. Let's see here, the food quest. I don't know if we're going to make any progress in the food quest this time, because frankly... Oh, I threw the stick at it again. Did I throw it too far down? I died in the exact same way 2 times in a row. Let's try that again, but be better. How about that? Try it again, but be better. I'm gonna focus on it more, I guess. But I was still trying to say something. So, the food quest, I don't think we're gonna make progress in it today, because I don't have a lot of ideas. The ideas that I had were types of centipedes that we haven't eaten. I know of potentially 2 of those, if you can call either or both of them. Well, one of them I'm sure we can call a centipede. The other one I'm not sure. The one that's underwater in the shoreline. Not sure if we can really call that a centipede. Ooh, I found a stick in the water. Kind of accidentally. But I'm glad I found it. Because we need it right now. Alright. I really don't like that Greg gets tired right after throwing a stick for dealing with monster kelp. It's very unfortunate. I did not find a random stick in the water that time. Let's eat this food, though. Because we definitely need to eat. So the 2 centipedes that I can imagine that we haven't eaten, neither of them look like the picture on our food quest. Reminder, the picture on our food quest looks like that. My best guess is that it's the red centipede at this point, and I really hope that guess is wrong. But probably not going to make progress in that today. What we're hoping to do is make progress in bits by finding a bit, maybe. I've been checking up here just now to see if there are any creepy arm things that I didn't see. There don't appear to be any there. We've been so far into the Shaded Citadel, like so much around the Shaded Citadel, that I'm really worried the bit is in one of the places we've already been. But there's less chance of that than it being in one of the areas we have not searched yet, so we're going to keep going and search. I would like to sleep at that hibernate spot if we can find a little bit more in terms of food. Come on, can you squeeze up here just to make sure that there's no creepy arm things? Okay, I didn't see any. This is a place where it kind of looks like there would be a creepy arm anywhere. Anywhere at all, because there's so much stuff hanging from the ceilings. But I don't see any. Alright, well, there's bat flies here, which means if we eat some bat flies, we might be able to go back and hibernate where I wanted to hibernate. Let's try to scare away those darkness spiders by just being around with a light. And keep going because I didn't actually get any of the bat flies. There's one darkness spider behind me that's kind of going after me, but it's hesitant. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Did we circle back? We circled back. That's unfortunate. Especially because I still haven't gotten food. So we can go back that way, and we probably should. Because back that way, there's a creepy arm thing down there. I'm sure we checked this. We did. I'm sure we checked it. But you have to when you're wondering where is the one that we haven't found. I need to find some food so I can rest in that hibernate spot. If we go back down, we could go the other passage that had monster kelp in it. Can we please find food? I mean, technically there's food right there if I just decide to kill those things. Like I did that one that's still hanging in the air. You can tell it's dead because it has X marks for eyes. Let's do it to the other one too. Oh, nope. The other one got away. Well, you know, that is kind of appropriate. How much time do we have in this day? I mean, not tons, but it's still some. Can I eat this? Alright, there we go. I ate of it. I want to get my stick before the scavengers take my sticks. And let's just go into another random room because we're just trying to find food. This is the scavenger room. We're not going to throw sticks in here. And we're still not to a place that has any food. There's a lot more food than this in this area. We have worked with more food than appears to be here right now. Alright, keep searching for food. That bit potential is not there, but we already checked that one. My word, where's the food? There's a hibernate spot this way, but it's not exactly one... I mean, I guess it could be one that I would go to. Alright, fine. Keep going this way because there is a hibernate spot this way. And it's not too far from going backward to a new place. What is that white thing in the pipes? It went away. But I wonder what it is. Gosh, where's the food? There's another potential bit that I have to check, even though I'm pretty sure I checked it before. Yep. What is the white thing in the pipes? I don't know, because it's not coming out. Okay, is there food in this room? This room that has the hibernate spot that we could hibernate at. At some point we do have to find food. We could throw this at one of those things again, I guess. It's something. It's not the best for food, but it is food. Oh, my stick fell all the way down. How very sad. Alright, let's find some more food. If we go up, there should be bat flies in the topmost room, right? I'm surprised at how hard it has been to find food this day. Oh, I picked up a Lego brick, not a batfly. There is food here, we just have to pounce on it. There we go, we got some. And we didn't get to that one in time. Oh my gosh, get him. Alright, got that one. I would like to gorge a little bit more because it was so hard for me to find food this time. I want to get the food while we're just right here. And we actually have very little time. Alright. In that case, get one more and go. There's also batflies right below me that I might be able to get on my way out. Got one. Alright. Go to the hibernate spot. Hibernate. And then try to explore more the next day. A day when food isn't so scarce, hopefully. There's the hibernate spot. And we'll look at our map before we go for the next day and figure out exactly how to get back to a place that we have not searched all the exits. We killed 2 monster kelp? Did we really kill the monster kelp with Greg? We never killed the monster kelp with Katarina the Survivor. But Greg the Gourmand has killed a few of them now, I think. Said we were going to check this before, and then I didn't. We want to go down. I mean, is that just a down path that we've never tried? Maybe. Alright. We go just down right here. Take this stick with us. Down right here. There's a... Whoa, how in the world did I do that jump? Alright, this is new. We've never done this. Oh my gosh. Is that a pearl or a bit? I think it's a pearl. Yeah, it's a pearl. I actually kind of remember that pearl. So it's not new to us. And there's nothing that way, so I just kind of want to get these spiders to leave my immediate vicinity by sneaking up on them with light. And then we have to go down basically where they are. Oh my gosh. Alright, spread the spiders. And then go down. Alright, this one. We haven't been here with Greg either. I don't like all the spiders. I haven't seen a place where a bit would be. There could have been one in that last room. That's above us now. Ooh, we went back down here. Okay. So that means that we could go left of us, and then up, and then right, and we would be at new things again. And we have plenty of time to do that. I would like to have a little bit more in terms of food again. I'm also going to get a stick from over here before we head this direction, because we know there are monster kelp. There is not a monster kelp in this room. That's a surprise. I thought there would be. Maybe it already chomped something. And then this room also had monster kelp. Did we really, like, defeat the monster kelp and then they just don't appear anymore? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing, but if it's a thing, I like it. So we're going this way. I'm going to try to get past this one with just the brick, not the stick. Okay, we made it. Not confidently, but we made it. And then to the right. Alright, here's a place that we have not been. And I think this is leading toward the memory arrays, right? Which we haven't been to, I don't think, in the Gourmand campaign. I think we completely avoided the memory arrays. I say memory arrays, but isn't there another name? Memory crypts, that's right. think we've completely avoided the memory crypts as the Gourmand. So we put that in the wall. Now we're tired, so we need to rest a little bit. And then I'm sure there's sticks down here. There are. Great. So this we need... We do not need a stick to get up there. Great. And then... Oh my gosh, I fell down here. At least we can get back. There we go. I think we should eat these, because I'm having trouble finding food a lot of the time. So let's get the food that we see, even if we have to go kind of backward to eat it. Great, we still need 2 more food before we can rest, but at least we're closer. Also, I should grab onto poles sometimes when I'm trying to traverse this area. I should grab onto the poles. Quick tip. And not jump off the wall randomly. Alright. Well, I see those. Technically, they count as food, but only technically. There's also a hibernate spot there, which I think is maybe the best one for me to go to, which is a problem. Because, you know, I don't really want to deal with those centipedes, and it looks like I might have to. Especially that one. Can we go up over this way? Oh yes, there's a pole right there that we can get up on. Okay, we can avoid going down there. Now granted, it's up here now, but at least we could avoid where it was before. It's just going on the path that I'm going. I mean, technically it counts as food, so maybe that's good. Now it's not going after me. How much time do we have? Yes, this is the memory crypts. Huzzah. How much time do we have? You know, we have got time, but not like a lot of time. If we run through the memory crypts, maybe we'll be fine. And running through might involve using those sticks and resting immediately. Nope, that is not what that entailed. Alright, so now we have to rest in here. We're going to go through the bottom this time, because going the top path was potentially faster, but it was very dangerous. I'm looking for another stick, of course, to replace the one I just used. I know we found a bit in the memory crypts before. I found a stick right there. Which is both good and bad, because it's good because that means there might be another one. It's bad because if we already found the one, then it's not going to be the one. Then there's maybe less chance that there's one, because we already found the one that was here. Those are 2 possibilities. How much time do we have? We're doing just fine. Keep going. Should we go at the top path? No. Never. Stop going the top path. Alright. They kind of squirted out that side. Stop going the top paths. They have not been working for me. Go the bottom path. The top paths are the paths that are faster, potentially, and they're the ones that might have bits. So I keep going the top paths, but clearly that's foolish. Now there's even another one. Wait for that one to go past 2. Then move over. I still don't see any sign of a potential bit, which is starting to become concerning. There's a potential bit up there. Let's hope, of course. And I think there's another potential... Ooh, this is it. Huzzah, we found it. Okay, we unlocked the scissor birds. Get out of the way of the scissor birds now. Okay, so we have accomplished what we wanted to do in the Shaded Citadel at this point. Oh my, those scissor birds really want to come down here. So since we've accomplished that, I basically want to get to a hibernate spot and leave. I have to decide where I want to go next, but I think we're done in the Shaded Citadel. I know we've got to go to the Pipeyard. Pipeyard, I think we've never been to with Greg. And then I believe the drainage system is the other one. Well, always go down, remember? Always go the down path. It's just safer. I do have this light explosion thing that could stun them. But, you know, we have it for emergencies. And if we just don't put ourselves in emergencies, then we have it for the times that we don't have a choice. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? Just keep going. I'm not here anymore. How many of the scissor birds are there? That many. That was a lot. So, hibernate spot. That's what we're going for. We also need to eat food in order to rest in a hibernate spot. I acknowledge this problem. Somehow I've gotten very good at shimmying Greg down a little pipe. I'm surprised by that. It doesn't seem the shimmying down a pipe type. Okay, here's a place where if we saw scissor birds, we have no other option. Okay. We're good. We have to rest, which is dangerous, but we made it. And then of course I'm going the top path, because I'm foolish, apparently. Just go the top paths over and over again. There were centipedes over here, right? Yes. Guess we didn't need to actually, like, put it on the stick because of what we've learned about eating centipedes. But it was also easier that way. Okay. Keep picking up the things that are not the thing I want to eat. Great. Ooh, I missed, but then I ended up getting it anyway. We are full on food. Let's keep going. There's a gate this way, and when there's a gate, there's usually a hibernate spot. Even though we're running out of time at this point, if we can get there... See, there are potential bits. Those are the ones I was thinking about, which are apparently not there because maybe those are the ones that we got as the survivor. I have to go up this to get to the gate. That's becoming increasingly questionable as an option. Yeah. I mean, going up so far, but I think I'm gonna die. Yeah. I have kind of no choice here. We're gonna die. We passed my hibernate spot, we didn't have enough food to sleep at it. But we got the bit, and that's all that really matters. Now we just need to die now, and then survive a day, and use a passage. And while we're doing that, we can think about where we want to go with our passage. All the bits are found. Huzzah. In fact, all the bits are found except for 2 regions, one of them being the Pipeyard. So, goal, find food, hibernate, and use a passage. This, we could go up to where the bat flies are and eat our food via bat flies. Let's do that. for where we're going, I need to go to the Pipeyard. We can't go directly to the Pipeyard. We also can't go directly to the drainage system because we didn't, the reason that we haven't completed the Wanderer is because we haven't rested in either of those areas. So we can't just go to them. So where can we go? Well, we can go to the shoreline, which I know connects to at least one of those, if not both. At least one of those. There's no batflies here. How unfortunate. Need to find a different place to get food. So, what am I thinking? I defeated that, which we can eat. If we go to the shoreline, then we could get to either of those two places from the shoreline, and, conveniently, if we go to the shoreline, there were batflies. There's more. Oh, you're not a batfly, though. Come on. Why can't I grab that one batfly? Alright. If there are batflies coming from here, there's probably batflies in there. I don't know why there would be batflies here. Yes, I question this logic now. So, shoreline. One of the things that we could do in the shoreline is try to defeat a spider. Try to kill one of the spiders that we're thinking of, or not a spider, one of the centipedes that we're thinking of as something that we could eat on our food quest. And we could end up getting to the Pipeyard and the drainage system from there quite easily. So it seems like a really good place to go. All we have to do is eat another thing and go there. Okay. What's it going to be that we eat? Probably that orange stuff. In fact, there's orange stuff right on the ground right here. Okay. Next. Where are hibernate spots around me? All we need is one hibernate spot. We could go back, but that would be kind of challenging. Oh, there's one there. If we go left and then all the way left, we will go toward a hibernate spot. Great. Let's go. So our goal in the shoreline is to try to defeat and eat one of the water centipede things. And one of the main problems with that is, it's hard to defeat them. And then another main problem with that is even if we did defeat them, wouldn't they be dead in the water? And then how do we eat them? But we'll approach those problems when we get there. That is a good reason why this might not be a food quest thing. If we can't actually get into a situation where we can eat the body, even if we could defeat the creature. And that does not look like a representation of one of those things. Because see the green one, like a few times back? The green one looks a lot more like the ones in the water. Even though it's the air one, the green one, if I saw a blue one that looked exactly like the green one, I would say that's the thing. Which one's this one? Is this the martyr? No, it's the monk. All right. Use the monk passage. I like the picture for the monk. It's a nice picture. Then we are definitely choosing the shoreline. And I guess where do we want to go in the shoreline? Which one's the map button? This one. We really don't care to start where we normally start. We really want to start more left. I mean, there's not going to be a good place to find one of these creatures. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a good place. But we could start up here, and maybe that might be a place. Okay, let's try. And honestly, we might spend the rest of this episode just trying to find one of these creatures. And even if we found one, we'd still have to defeat it, which is another problem. Let's see what we can do. Well, to start with, we can't really bring a stick through that very easily, can we? Yep, lost the stick already. We want to go generally left, I think. But I don't think they usually come over here. But if they did, they would be in the water. Yeah, and the water doesn't go down far enough here. So we want to go generally left. Right where that lizard is. Okay. Got it, like, right in the mouth, didn't I? Look at that. What a terrible way to die. Okay, get my stick back. Does this room continue to the left? I don't think it does. Let's go through. Now this room unfortunately has salamander that way, which is where I wanted to go. We could go to the right and go down, and sometimes there's one of these creatures this way. Oops. Down here. Sometimes there's one of the creatures that I'm thinking about. At the bottom of this, basically. Let's see if there's one. That's a monster kelp. Not what we're going for. We know what a monster kelp looks like, even, on, like, the symbol for the monster kelp, because I've killed them recently. Okay. Let's get some air and then go through here. Oh, there's the creature that I'm trying to defeat. We've still got some grabberons on us. So I found the creature, but we're in a terrible time to try to kill this. I even missed. I've got monster kelp, or not monster kelp. I've got grabberons on me. I keep saying monster kelp. Got leeches on me, essentially. And the thing is down there, and we threw our previous stick. I hit it. I mean, that's maybe step one. I hit it with a stick, and then it left. Because it didn't like being hit with a stick, and it can easily leave this area. Okay, I got rid of the leech, but it's just in the water, where I would be going. Yeah, the stick is in its face. I don't have another stick to use. And this is not a good place to fight. But it is here, which is the reason that I want to stay here, is because it's right there. Get my stick back? I think I failed to get the stick back. I got the stick. Oop, it killed me. Yeah, okay. That's very expected. Try again. We found one. We found one on the first day that we tried. It just killed me, which is somewhat expected. Is there a better way to get to where we're trying to go? I wonder if we should go this way. I mean, I want to get to the point where they actually appear. And I know a couple places that they do appear, sometimes. They don't appear anywhere all the time. And this is the room that we were just in, where we went down and we found it. So let's try that again. I also see a lizard at the very edge there. Oop, I lost my stick. My stick hit one of the fruits. Not fruits, I guess, the pupas. Did not like that. Oop, we lost our stick. He got me with his tongue, fortunately. Let's rest, and he went away. Oh, he went up there. We certainly don't need to fight that lizard. It's just, it was there, so we started fighting it. So again, down here, that creature was in one of the rooms to the right of us. We've got to go through a room with leeches, grabberons, and if I just don't get grabbed on this time, then our life will be a lot better. Okay. It's there. It's down there. Okay. There it is. So what we want to do is... I've got the one stick. Oops. Did I even throw the stick in the correct direction? Not sure that I did. Let's rest a little bit. If there was another stick, it'd be nice. I think I put the stick in the wall. How unfortunate. We need another stick before I could potentially kill that thing. I could have tried to make an explosion before I came down. You know, that's probably a much better plan, is to craft an explosion and then come down here. I'm gonna go past it. I'm gonna look for another stick somewhere, because that stick is in the wall. There's a stick right here. Wonderful. Oops. Okay. It definitely wants to destroy me, which makes sense. I want to destroy it. Why wouldn't it want to destroy me too? I just wish it wasn't right there. I'd like a little bit of distance to throw my stick. Okay, we're gonna have to go for it. We stuck it once. Stuck it once in its side, which is probably not the best place. And then I have to ask the question, if we try to combine a snail, well, we can't really combine right here. Can we get my stick back? No. The thing is probably really far down, but it's probably in this room. It might not be in that room anymore, actually, which would be more of a problem if it changed rooms, because I hit it. I'm going to take this. I don't have it anymore. It's not the most important thing. It's the brick, the Lego brick, which is one thing that you need. Oh, I killed one of those. Now we've got constant popping going on. Alright, you know what? I'm going to check back in this other room. Oh my gosh. Check back in this other room. Has it returned? It has not returned. Sad. It hasn't returned. Where did it go? Perhaps it went one room over. That's not usually where you think of it going, because it goes down through the pipes. It doesn't go through the same things as we go through. Yeah. How far down can we go here? I mean, not very far if I just don't go very well. There's a pipe down there, but I would need a dolphin to go through it. I don't necessarily remember that pipe, but I'm pretty sure we would have used it before with the survivor. Perhaps. Maybe we should try that pipe. Maybe that's where the creature went, is through that pipe. At this point, I'm just hoping. And hope is not leading towards something right now, because I don't have a dolphin right here in this room to bring back with me that way. I could kind of die intentionally so that we're in the same day and I kind of know where the thing is. Or I could rest right there. I don't know. I think I'm going to potentially die by trying to go through this room without a dolphin. How do we get down so far? I mean, that does not help. So if we jump from up high and we go down, that wasn't the best at all of me attempting to do that. But can we get here before my air runs out? We kind of did, but but then Greg went upward instead of through. Alright, we died, which is actually kind of nice, because we sort of still know where the enemy that we want to defeat is. If we defeat it, I still don't know how we eat it, to be fair. So, let's combine these so that we have an explosion. That's the first step. Next step, we can go to the left. Do I want to bring this stick too? Probably. At least put something else in my throwing hand. Oh, right. I can't bring the stick. Right. Of course I can't bring the stick. Oh, dolphin. I don't think now is the time for you. Go this way. Same as we did last time. Let's hope there's not a lizard. Because I don't want to throw my explosive just yet. Can I get another explosive? I guess I probably can. And just have two explosives? Double fist explosives? Seems like a dumb plan, but it is something that's possible. Okay, so to our right, we have to be far enough away that when we throw the explosion, we don't kill ourselves with it, is the thing. That's one of the aspects to this plan. And it has to actually be in this room. Which it doesn't appear to be right now. Oh, it is. It is. It's just in the lower right corner. How do we get it to come up? I don't know. I see it. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up. That's both good and bad. Oh no, I missed with the explosion. Also, I'm not sure that the explosion works in the water, based on what happened there. How else could we deal with this thing? Maybe we can fall on it. Use Greg's weight against it. I mean, it's worth a try, right? Immediate death. Alright. I think the explosive plan was a good one. It's just that I have to be a lot better at using the explosion. Including making sure that I use it when it's above water still, so that it still explodes. Oh my gosh. This is awful. We've got grabberons. Okay, we've got far too many grabberons, too. Look at that. Okay, one got off. But the problem is we don't actually want the grabberons there either. They went down. Oh, interesting. There's our deaths in this one room. Let's see if that thing is down here. It is. It's in that corner just like before. I have to avoid the grabberons. Okay, actually I got a grabberon on me, which it might be a good thing. Get some grabberons on me and then go to this other room and get them off over here. I got one. Ooh, and it got actually popped, and I didn't get popped. Okay, I hear the music. Is it coming toward me? We don't know. If we make a lot of sound, does it come at me? Okay, there it is. Oh, it just went directly down. Why? Why did it go directly down? Come at me, please. Why are you not coming at me? I'm tasty prey. Come get me. It's at the very bottom. Why? Why is it at the very bottom? Okay, it's coming up again. Threw the explosive, but it didn't do anything. Threw a stick? I may have thrown a stick. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. I'm going to try it again. This might be the last time for this particular episode. I don't know if this is a good spot to fight the thing or not. I didn't make an explosion this time because, as I saw last time, I didn't really see an opportunity to hit it with an explosion. The explosion seems hopeful for a water beast. Oh my gosh. Okay. I got the grabber on me. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to another room and then have it fall off in this room. There we go. And then we go back through without it on me. I hear the music, which means it's definitely in the room. There are various places that I've died. Where is it? It's down there. Did it sense my presence? I hope it did. I want to hit it with a stick. And then I want to be able to take the stick out of it after I hit it with the stick, which is, you know, one of the problems. One of the problems with this plan overall is take the stick back out. I actually got the stick back and then I dropped it. I got the stick out of the creature while it was kind of stunned, and then I dropped the stick. Alright, well there's the stick. So at least we have the stick. Is the creature still in this room? Sounds like it is. Can we get it to come up? Where is it? Oh no, is it no longer in the room? We lost it. Okay. I'm gonna try this thing again where we go all the way down. And we're going to that exit to a different room where we hope the creature went. I don't see it, of course, but there's places it could be here. We've never been here, which is a thing. I mean, we've never been here with Greg, I should say. Is the creature in here? Can we even see down here? We can't. Oh no, did we lose it? I think we may have lost it. I don't know how we're going to kill one of those things. Because it will probably take multiple sticks in the water. We can't use explosives while it's in the water. What do we do? It's still probably a better plan than going after a red centipede, especially because I don't know exactly where one is. Whereas this thing, I have found it a couple days in a row. Well, I really just found it once and then kept going the same day. Anyway, I'm keep going over here because this is actually one of the other goals, is to make progress in the Wanderer. And I believe this goes to the Pipeyard. Does it go to the drainage system or the Pipeyard? I think this is the Pipeyard, which is great because we need to go to the Pipeyard. And if so, that would be wonderful, because we'd make progress in the Wanderer. And then we'd have to think about how to kill a centipede that we know of, or find a centipede that we haven't learned of yet. The sump tunnel, that's part of the Pipeyard. Okay, how do we do on food? We're perfectly fine on food. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop for today. We're in the sump tunnel. We are making progress in the Wanderer Passage right now. And this will tell me how many bits there are in the Pipeyard, which is another goal, is to get all the bits in the Pipeyard. Really all the bits everywhere. Oh, we have them all already. Huzzah! So we have all of the bits in all of the areas except for what I think is the last area for Greg to go in. What is it called? Past the outskirts. Beyond the gate or whatever. Okay, we made progress in the Wanderer. We just need to go to the drainage system to make more progress in the Wanderer. And I still don't know what to do about my food quest, but at least we tried. At least we tried. In this episode, I found the final bit for the Shaded Citadel, that blue bit, and we discovered that there's no more bits to find except for in the Outer Expanse. Therefore, aside from finishing the food quest and a quick jot in the drainage system, that's where we've got to go. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description. New episodes every Sunday, and as always, thanks for watching.